It was my fault. It was my fault. This time it was my fault. Oh boy, I'm going to be in so much trouble when he comes back. Oh, what can I say? Don't look at my bed, guys. Little too far. See, this is what happens. Chris is on here and he takes up half the screen. Then he leaves, and the whole screen gets bigger. Now he's going to come back. Watch. He's going to pop back on. The screen's going to get small again. It's going to squish me out. Come on, Chris. Where are you? There he is. Oh, nope, that's me.
I heard that, I think.
I was looking at me. What would we do if there were two of me? What would, oh, Lord.
It's a good thing. Now, why do I have you?
I don't know.
What's happening here?
I don't know.
This is not right.
You had you before.
This is weird. I don't understand what's going on here.
Chris, I figured out why you didn't.
Trouble? Well, I thought tonight was going to be flawless.
Chris, are you listening to me?
Yeah.
A little too early for that, but I'm serious because it was my fault that it wasn't streaming.
Oh. All right, let me back out and restream.
Okay.
Ah.
No. I didn't click the left. See, every time he leaves, you can see the stuff on my bed. Oh. Ruh-roh. Hi, Mike. Mike, it's just you and me. Oh, what are we going to do while we're all alone? What are we going to do? Whatever will we do, Michael? Mikey, what are we going to do? This is recording. Oh, okay. So people, I want to tell you that if you are tuning into the audio version of the podcast, skip ahead to like minute 15 and you'll pass by all this stuff, all this talk, and you'll get to the podcast. I know, right? Barely handle one of me. Jeez, Louise, what are you going to do if there's two? Mike, what would you do? All your dreams would come true. I mean, hey, Kathy. There,
hey, Kathy.
Finally.
All right, now,
finally.
I got to get it on the other thing. I don't know why I can't see it on the other thing, but that's okay if I can't. You know what? It's fine. Whatever.
What happened, Chris, was I forgot to click the channels live.
Oh, well, that's going to bring me to something in a minute. Yeah, actually 8 minutes.
Whatever.
Ha! What do you mean, whatever?
Whatever. My hair is crazy today, Mike. I was with Mike this morning.
Humidity, see?
Oh, please. Yours looks fine. Now, mine is crazy. But Mike said leave it crazy.
Leave it crazy.
So, yeah,
I will leave Mike. I won't go there. At all.
Yeah. Okay.
Cheers. It's coffee. It's coffee.
Water.
Coffee. I love my coffee.
Water.
All right.
I haven't got my coffee yet.
We're live. Oh, it's on there. Great. Okay. Everything is in place. We're set up nice. This is good. How's everybody doing? Sorry it takes me so long to get organized. I'm learning some of this stuff as I go.
Kathy's flirting with you.
Kathy is learning with me. Kathy, cheers. We're going to get everybody some coffee, each food of coffee. Special flavor. So the reason I'm a little shocked today, and I apologize in advance. I was up at 3 o'clock.
Owen.
Hey, Owen. How are you, Owen? I was up. Thank you, Kathy. I was up at, I just bought this. I actually bought it to do this, believe it or not.
I believe it.
I got up at 3 o'clock this morning. You look fabulous.
Thank you.
You always look fabulous.
Thank you.
And I'm an operating engineer. I build bridges during the day. Would you believe I build? I'll show you a picture if I can get to it. Maybe you can see it. I build bridges during the day, and I had to get up and I had to be on site today at 5 a.m. And this was me building. I'm building a railroad bridge, one of the biggest in the Northeast. So let me see if I put it up to the camera. I don't know where the camera is.
I think I'm rethinking taking a train over bridges on the East Coast.
All right, can you see it? There you go. That's me during the day today.
Oh, there you are. Yep.
That's the railroad. I'm actually 85 feet suspended in the air, climbed up this morning, and I'm taking very intricate measurements. So that's me during the day.
Very cool.
So, Christine, I'll have you come out there with me one day and take some measurements.
Oh, okay. Can I suspend myself from the air? Will they let me do that if I put on a hard hat?
Yes, you can.
Awesome.
I'm getting all these texts now. People saying, "Are you going on? Are you on?" Yeah, I'm like, yeah. So.
No more trains to the East Coast, right?
What?
We're all scared now.
Why? Listen, this train, I was taking the measurements there to make sure these tracks were perfectly level, perfectly in line, so we can.
You got us scared, Chris.
We have to get this thing ready because the test runs by November because we got the World Cup coming to New York.
Oh, that's your plan.
So yeah, I'm excited. I've been on this project for 3 years. I just went back. I was out for a little while. I'm proud of it. I mean, it's a lot of work. It's a little different than my personality, but it's a fantastic company. It's a fantastic career. It's stable. I'm very blessed to have the people I have and the job I have to do the things I want to do. So, is what it is.
Cool. I think that's great.
So, matter of fact, is anybody from Bayonne out there? Anybody know anything about Bayonne?
I know it's got a port.
Well, Bayonne, I worked on the Bayonne Bridge for a couple of years too. That was one of the biggest bridges out there in the Northeast too.
Cool. I was just teasing. I trust the bridges even more now. That look. Oh my God. That look.
I'll just say okay to that. All right, I'll just say okay. Okay.
I was being nice.
You are being nice. I don't think she likes me anymore.
Why?
Jeez. So let's see. We did. People are watching. So for those of you that are watching on the Facebook, Virginia, how are you, Virginia? Krista didn't make a comment. What?
Nothing.
I heard that. You were talking to somebody. You were talking to Mike. Who are you talking to? I saw
I said nothing. You were talking to people. Go ahead. I
was talking to you and our people.
Okay.
Saying welcoming them to the show. Virginia, okay. Krista, and whoever else, because I forgot about this prompter. I can't. Now listen, Virginia, Krista, if you guys go on to YouTube, okay, to Real Talk with Christine and Unfiltered Real Talk with Christine and Chris Anthony.
Yeah.
You will get to log on, follow us, subscribe, and be live and be a part of the show and actually, talk with us real time and, no, what'd you say, Owen? No more East Coast? No more trains East Coast. Oh, come on, man.
Poor
I'm going to
Chris.
put Kathy's comment up instead. Thank you, Kathy.
Don't forget, if you go on the
YouTube.
No, not the YouTube. Say the YouTube channel. Say the whole thing. You don't say the YouTube. If you go on the YouTube channel, make sure that you don't just subscribe, but also click the bell, because when we go live, you will get notified. That way you don't have to keep checking in. It'll just tell you, hey, they're live. Get your butt over here.
And make sure, I know Christine gets bombarded with emails. I haven't gotten one. Nobody wants to talk to me. Real talk
I talk
with
to you?
Nobody emails me. No, I don't even know why I set it up.
All right,
Real talk.
everybody. All right, everybody. You know what needs to happen? I don't know how many people are in here, but everybody needs to start sending him emails.
Something. Real Talk with Christine at gmail.com. Real Talk with Chris Anthony at gmail.com. Send me some real talk. Send us some something. That's a question. Make a comment, a concern, anything. Something.
Ask him where he bought his shirt.
Yes, I'll tell you that if you email me. And how much I paid for it, too. I'm not ashamed.
I'm glad you didn't pull an old man and say, oh, yeah, I got it for, because you got to give them a reason to call you. To email you.
Please.
So what flavor coffee are we drinking tonight?
Shh.
Did you hear me?
Olive flavored.
Olive
flavored.
Olive coffee? Oh.
Fantastic. I don't want to tell anybody yet.
Whatever. You're not drinking coffee. I can see it.
You can't see in my cup. Or maybe you can.
I can see
I
it.
forgot the webcam is up here now instead of down there.
What time is it?
Should
Good
we start
Lord, 1
dancing on
minute.
the webcam? Woo! All
Yeah,
right.
go for it,
gonna be
Chris.
real.
I'm
Listen, we
not
want to
dancing.
get ratings, not lose them.
All right, it's 7 o'clock. Don't
Hit it.
step on me. I'm doing my thing.
Be very quiet. Going rabbit hunting.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Unfiltered Real Talk with Christine and Chris Anthony. We are so happy that you're here. Real quick, I want to tell you the Patreon channel, the station, the page, whatever it is up. And it's called Real Sex Talk with Christine After Dark. The only reason Chris's name isn't on there is because I couldn't fit it all. So
I saw
it says
that. I saw
What?
that. I saw that.
Yeah, it wouldn't fit. So After Dark, Real Sex Talk with Christine After Dark. I've already put up some content, and we're gonna do we're gonna put new episodes up that are strictly for the After Dark channel. That's why it's on Patreon. Okay. And you'll also be able to see all those old podcasts that are kind of spicy. No, not kind of. They're very spicy. So be aware this is an adult content page. And what did I say? Oh, sometimes, I might go on. I might be with Chris. I might be with a guest. I don't know. But we will be doing it. We will be putting more live content up. So right now it's set at $5.
After midnight, we don't let it all hang out.
Chris
Never
may
know what's
stay
gonna
home. I might do it myself. I don't know.
Man, I'm getting killed.
I'm kidding.
You don't like me anymore.
I'm kidding.
You don't love me.
Okay, so Patreon is up. Go to it. And I will put the link to it. I hope. I keep trying to do this and it doesn't work, but at the very least, the name will be on the description of this podcast so you can find it. And then Chris gave you our contact information, so you have that. And what do you got to say, Chris? What's up?
What do I have to say? Me? You're talking to
What do
me?
you-
Wow.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Nice to see you. Nice talking to you earlier in the beginning. The pre-game show,
Yep.
This portion of the show is sponsored by Beach Buddha Coffee, the best roast from coast to coast. Grab some now at beachbuddhacoffee.com. I promise you won't go wrong. I drink it every day, 2, 3, 4 times a day. So cheers, everybody. Have some Rising Tides Espressos. What's going on right now?
I promise I'll have some when I get it.
She'll get it. We made put an executive order in. Christine, those looks before, I don't know. So, Christine and I talk a lot. We talk a lot on the phone. We text a lot. We talk about a lot of things. I want to know one thing. Is she listening to me? Are you listening to me? Because I feel like, you like me. You sometimes don't like me. And sometimes yes me to death. And don't really listen to me. Are you listening? Tell me.
I am listening. I always listen because you know why? You know why I listen? Because that's the other part of communication. Okay. So we talk about communication on this show all the time. It seems like at the end of almost every single broadcast, we're like, okay, of course, again, it's come back to communication. And today I was thinking about it because I was talking to someone and I just felt like he wasn't really listening, and it wasn't Chris. So you're off the hook for this one.
Well, you weren't listening to me anyway, so you might as well talk to whoever.
But I got and this particular person asked me, so what's the topic about tonight on the podcast? And I said, well, I think it's a really good topic, and I think it should be about listening. And he's like, I was listening to you. Yeah, whatever.
I was listening to you.
Listening is the other side of communication, right? You can't just be the talker. You gotta listen. Right? That's right. You got ears.
Got my
Use them.
listening
God
ears
gave them to you.
on.
Yeah, use them. So do you listen? Do you listen? That it's a really good thing to like take stock, right? To take stock of your life and to really sit in your own self and think about that question. Do you actually listen to people? Do people tell you they don't think you're listening? Do you have a lot of people saying that's not what I said, or telling you things like this all the time?
There's something I learned a long, long time ago. I remember when we used to listen. Anyway, so seriously though, a real doctor.
I'm laughing at Kathy.
I'm not. It's Kathy. I'm sorry. Was that you, Mike? She listens all the time. No, that's Owen. So, a doctor explained something to me when I was in high school. That I was a very good student. I had straight A's, but I did it in my own way.
That's why he builds bridges.
Right. Big, beautiful bridges. So I'll have to give you the link so you guys can look at it. But anyway, so the doctor said something about tune out. TUNE space OUT, capital OUT. What's going on here?
My lights just change by themselves. They have a mind of their own. And then they don't
I'm the one that showed the disco lights.
Sorry.
You got a nice backdrop today. I like a backdrop behind you.
It's the same
So anyway,
backdrop.
back to tune out. Seriously.
Yeah, tune out.
Tune out means a lot of different things. Remember Linus and Lucy and all them in the Peanuts and all that when they were like, wah, wah, Mrs. Crabtree, wah, wah, wah. That's what a lot of kids hear in school. And today, I'm going to relate it to relationships, but today it's like, oh, he or she has ADD. They don't listen because they don't want to listen. Okay. Now, I also talked with several people that said, you have a teacher that's trying to teach you mathematics, okay, which is something I wish I was much stronger in. I would take on the world if I could. All right. You may not. I was there. I was in college crying literally crying, trying to learn engineering and stuff at my desk. Okay. I got another teacher came along and bam, I got it. When you hear that wah, 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 it's because you're not connecting with that person.
That's right.
You just can't vibe with them. So the next person comes along and all of a sudden it's like, wow, why did I know that?
They connect with you and you listen. All of a sudden you're interested.
Yes. It's no different than a relationship.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true. And go ahead.
No. I'm you know me. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that's true. It does. It's the exact same thing in a relationship. And when you hear they equate it to men more than women. But
well, yeah, I don't like that. Time out. I don't like that stereotype.
I don't either. I was not.
Firsthand.
I wasn't going with it. I said they equated.
Then you said more men, no?
Why don't you let me finish? Why don't you listen to me?
I know you like a book. I knew you were going to say that. Sorry.
So they say that it equates more to men than women, and I don't believe that's true. I mean, I think that women. I hate to say this, Kathy. Don't get mad at me. Don't anybody out there that is feminine get mad at me. But I think women know how to play the system a little
Yes, they
better
do.
than men when it comes to this. So men get caught. They get caught. Women, I don't know. They just, I think women can really gaslight a guy. I mean, guys can do it too. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, I think women are as guilty for not listening as men, but I think somehow they finagle their way out of it. And the man sitting there just, men. Okay, and I said this a couple of podcasts ago about Mike. I said, the deer in the headlight, right? That he's just sitting there just talking and saying stuff that no man should be saying on a first date. But he's just totally clueless.
Right, well, what did he say?
Just totally clueless. Remember what he said about he said
the
34-year-old had a nice ass. Huh?
Now you're calling the man clueless?
I said it.
You are masturbating for this guy? Masturbating? What are you doing for him?
What?
What is it? What was the word?
What are you?
Wait.
I'm not telling you what we do in our private life.
What was the Disney thing? The masturbating? What?
Get your head out of the gutter.
No,
Twitter-pated.
I don't know the word. What is it?
Twitter-pated.
Oh, Twitter baiting. That's right. I know it had something to do with online. So,
oh boy.
So Twitter baiting and from Mike, and now you're telling me don't listen.
That's not what I said. I just said that he didn't. He was saying some things, and God bless him. He wasn't saying it because he's rude, and he wasn't saying it because, he doesn't know how to talk to a woman. He was just saying it because we had connected in a certain way, and it was easy for him to say these things. And I think that he was just like not realizing. But anyway, I'm getting a little off topic. Well, I'm not, but I am. Huh?
We do that all the time.
Yeah. So yeah, no, but I do think that so women, I think they just get away with it a lot easier.
You know why they get away with it?
Because they're smoother than men. I'm sorry.
Women rule the world.
That's right. Why. Women are smoother. So and that's what I was getting at. Mike was looking so innocent and so transparent. He wasn't even going to hide what he was saying. He honestly didn't see anything wrong with it. And I'm just sitting there going, wow. Well, what do you say?
Women claim to listen, but they really don't. And I'm not going to get into why I can tell you that firsthand. It doesn't matter. But that's
what I'm saying. I think everybody does it.
Why, but I will tell you one thing. Some women do listen, really listen.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm going to say it. Rose, I don't know if she's watching or not. I think she might be. Fantastic listener. Retention, sometimes, but I'm the same way.
And that's what Mike said. He said, I'm trained in active listening. My memory often betrays me, though.
But retention, right. Sometimes, but inquisitive and communicative and listening. Absolutely. We did what you said the other day. We played a card game.
Yeah.
I mean, it was on the phone. I didn't know the cards. She could have been writing this stuff herself. I don't think so. And we had a great time talking, answering questions from cards, but listening. And I know the listening skills were there. And I was listening when there's an interest. When there's a severe interest, you listen.
See, that's why in the beginning of a relationship, men are actively listening. They're interested. And then when they get...
Are they interested? And I'm gonna back this up. Are some men interested to listen so they can be like a good listener, so they can get what they want? Or are they listening because they really are interested in the whole package?
I'm personally referring to men who listen in the beginning of an actual relationship, and they do it very actively, and they do it because they are interested, because it's a new person. They're extremely interested in them. They're maybe getting ideas of, having babies with them and getting married and having, the fence and all the stuff. And so, yeah, they're like, oh yeah, I'm so interested. And then they get comfy and they start falling into that where they're like this all the time, and they just don't even look at you.
I just got a text.
Don't even make eye contact anymore.
I just got a text, Christine, from Mama P.
Okay.
Mama Patty.
Okay.
Twitter-pated, meaning infatuated or obsessed. All right. She's trying. My mother's backing me up here. She's helping me. She's trying to help us.
She's trying to help you, Chris. She's trying to help you.
And she'll always will. And that's
she's saying, honey, my son, please stop saying masturbated, would you? Stop it.
Masturbating. I said twatterbating.
Sure sounded like it.
But that's why.
Sure sounded like it. Right, Chris's mom. It sure sounded like it. So this is why
my
it's
mother
so
just
important.
said, she goes, I don't know. I never heard the word until the podcast. Me neither, Mom. Me neither.
Bambi. So look, there is nothing worse than having a relationship and hearing. So you say something and it's constantly happening. You're like, I'm repeating something that I said last night, and they're like, you didn't tell me that. Yeah, I did. Okay, let me tell you again. And if that is constantly happening, somebody's having a problem with listening skills, and that's the kiss of death for a relationship.
So I want to tell you that I cheated today and I listened to a podcast, but I apologize. It was a podcast, but it was calling. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to have to look it up, and I'm going to have to turn my phone in a minute. But it was something about excuse my French, the art of not giving a fuck. It was a book and a podcast, and it was talking about separating yourself from detoxing from media, social media, and likes and all this stuff, and focusing on whatever's around you, your family, your friends, taking a nap, reading the book, whatever. Okay. The reason I said that is because I was listening to that this morning, and I'm always doing self-help stuff. I have an hour and 15-minute drive to the bridge. So Christine Stepelkovich said, what are your thoughts on couples in restaurants on their phone? Put the phone away. Leave it in the car. If there's an emergency, there's nothing you can do about it. If it's an hour later, you'll be there.
You know what? We're adults, right? I mean, that's a great suggestion, Chris, 100%. But we are all freaking adults, and we need to act like it. We should be able to carry our phone into a restaurant on silent, and have it sitting next to us or in our pocket where it will vibrate if there is a message or a phone call.
It doesn't need to be next to you. Okay, I'm going to tell you.
No, it does, because I have kids. I have kids and I have grandkids.
Listen, I am going to 1,000% disagree with you. And I'm going to tell you why.
That's okay.
Okay? That's what
you have baggage regarding this, though.
No, I don't have baggage. I do. You're right.
Yeah.
I have a lot of baggage, but that doesn't matter. Forget my baggage.
All right.
The point here is this, okay? You got a phone. You got grandkids, kids, a mother, a father. Give them one.
I don't have a mom and dad.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying anybody. Whoever's out. You got somebody in your life. Okay? Give them a special ringtone. Give them a special. Put them on the always available list, like the medical alert, whatever it is. There's different things you can do so that, God forbid, there's an emergency, they can get through. It will ring.
Okay, so you're still saying it should be there.
No, I'm saying put it in
How are you going to hear it from the car?
No, put it in your purse, put it in your pocket. Okay, if the car was
That's what I said.
No, you said it should be on the table.
No, I didn't. Oh my God, replay. Replay. Come on, people. You know I said exactly that, in your purse or in your pocket.
Now, everybody knows me being in the entertainment business.
Oh my God, he didn't listen.
Who said that?
Perfect, Chris.
Wait, who said it? What? Who said I didn't listen?
I said you didn't listen. I said put it in your purse or in your pocket. You didn't listen to me.
No, I misunderstood. I heard you say. I didn't realize you said purse or pocket. So my bad. I just didn't hear that part. I listened, but I didn't hear that part. I thought you meant keep it out. That we should be able to keep it out.
No, that's why I said put it on silent so that it vibrates.
I'm
Um,
not Rose. Okay, but I'm not sure. Rose, you agree with Christine? Explain what you mean by that. So, okay. Hi, Abby. How are you? Chris, not listening. I missed that part, Abby. I'm sorry. But what I'm saying is, keep it in your purse or your pocket. I mean, if you have to keep it on the table, I guess it's trendy. It's okay. It is what it
you
is.
don't need to keep it on the table. There's
But
no
don't
reason to keep it on the
look
table.
at it.
Out of
Don't.
sight, out of mind. If it's in your
Yes.
pocket, you'll feel it vibrate. If there's an emergency, you can peek at your phone. If it's not an emergency, you put it back in your pocket. End of story. If it's in your
No.
purse, you put your purse up against your hip and you can feel it. End of story.
Wait a minute.
I do not sit on my phone.
Angela, what do you mean? What do you mean, Angela? You say you disagree with me. Disagree with what? I'm not saying don't have your phone out. I'm not saying. I'm just saying the people that are important to you. If I'm on a date, if I'm out with Rose,
Chris, I think you
the
confused
most
people
important.
with the way that you said it at first. Because you disagreed with me, but you ended
What do you
up
mean?
agreeing with me. You agree. You said I disagree with
No,
you
I do agree with you.
1000%, but you actually agreed with me. So it's that easy.
Because I misunderstood what you said. I
right.
thought you were saying keep it out.
So we
But
actually
I'm
agree.
saying keep it on silent or keep it off.
Right.
Like keep the people that are important to you have a special ringtone, a special text tone, something so that they can always get through.
Yeah.
But you know how many times I see people at dinner. I work in beautiful, prominent restaurants. I'm entertaining wonderful people, and all I see is this.
Okay.
I mean, a guy sitting with a beautiful woman, and they're on their phone. What are you doing on
Agree
your
with
phone?
you 100%. And the only point I was
And I'm an offender.
yeah,
too.
the only point I was trying to make when I started this was I said we're all adults. Okay, we're all freaking adults here. We can put our phone in our pocket or in our purse. We can make sure that it's next to us so we can feel it vibrate. We should be capable of peeking at the phone and putting it back away. Period. There is no reason for us to look at that phone.
So wait.
What?
Nothing. No, nothing. I'll leave it alone.
The phone on the table. My phone is like one of my body. But that's the problem, Angela. A lot of people.
That is the problem. You know what, Angela? Thank you for watching. Thank you for being on the show. Thank you for your comments. I firmly disagree with that. And I
agree with it. A lot of people are addicted to their phones in that way, but we need to stop.
Me, I am too. I am. Angela, this phone is always in my hand. I made a pact to myself.
It's not in my hands. You can ask Mike. He's been with me a lot. Mike, do I use my phone when we're out very much? I will peek at it and put it away.
Things. I made a pact. When I went back to work on Monday, okay, to Bill Bridges, all right? So when I went back to work, I said, I'm going to take my phone, all right, and I'm going to leave it in my pocket in the car, and because we talk a lot, we have a great camaraderie. And if I don't partake completely, if I'm talking with them, but I'm doing this, I'm not 100% there. I said, you know what? I'm not. What else? What is that important? You know. So that's number one. When I go out with Rose, I try very hard, and both of us do it occasionally. She has children, and I have a family. It's hard not to, but I don't look at it. If it goes off, I might look at it like an hour later.
Right. I'm at a point
because it's not.
I'm at a point in my life where Mike and I have been going out a lot, and I have literally not looked at my phone for hours and hours. But I'm at a point in my life where I can do that. You know, all my kids are adults and they have kids of their own. Could there be an emergency? Yes. But there's a lot of people in my family, and you know, if they can't get a hold of me, I would be very upset, you know, that they.
I've been there. I've been there with my parents.
Yeah.
I've been there. That's why I made special ringtones. I put them all on emergency override.
Yeah, and I don't need to do that because I leave my phone on vibrate all the time.
Well, but you know
now,
what?
if it wasn't with me,
even if it
wasn't next to me where I could feel the vibration, then yes, I would need ringtones. Yes.
Oh. Stop. Just stop, because 2 times already I want to just go off. Huh? Stop. 2 times with 2 comments I want to go off.
Why? Oh my gosh. What?
After dark. After dark.
So what am I doing? Somebody tell me. Text me. I have my
No,
phone. Somebody text me and
no,
tell me what I
don't go
did.
there.
I need to stop.
So what I'm saying is, but what I was saying to Angela, you say you're not addicted to your phone, but maybe you're always going to check it. If you're on Angela, I don't know if you're married. No, I don't know, but you know what? If you're constantly checking the phone, then you're addicted.
She's making a joke,
I have been
Chris.
called out. Wait,
She was making a joke.
I don't know if that's a joke.
It says LOL.
responding
It
to-
literally says she's laughing.
Oh,
She was saying, I'm not addicted to my phone. Well, okay, maybe I am.
listen. I'm wearing a white shirt like a white flag. I surrender. Okay? I surrender. Holy hot seat,
Got my
Batman.
head itching.
My body's itchy. When I get itchy, I'm stressed. Tonight I'm not gonna be able to sleep. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow like Woogie.
Okay, let's see. I keep my phone near me, near when I'm alone, but when I'm with others, I put it away. Yeah, and that is my only point. Good Lord, what did I do? That's my point, Kathy, is that we're adults. We should be able to do that, right? I mean, we shouldn't have to monitor ourselves or that's not even what I mean, but we shouldn't have to control ourselves by externally doing things like, hiding our phone away or leaving it in the car so we can't touch it because we don't have enough self-control not to touch it.
No.
And
But
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead. I'm just saying, and I think everybody agrees. And I think Chris and I agree. The phones are not good. No phones on the table.
it was not.
Okay? No phones on the table. Pay attention to the people you're with. I mean, even I have been in a room of family at Christmas, and I looked around the flipping room, and everybody, even including the grandparents, were all sitting playing games or something on phones. I was cooking, and I look around, and I take a minute to, because my kitchen looked into the rest of the house, and I'm looking at everybody everywhere, and every single one of them's on the phone. So I grabbed my mom, who was on her phone, but she was near me. And I'm like, come here. And she comes over and I said, look. She's like, what? I'm like, look at everyone. And she looks, and all of them, my dad, every one of them, the kids, the older kid, everybody was on their phone.
I have to be honest with you. The truth. Now, Angela, you said you understand. I hope you think I understand because I really am good. I'm not opposing anybody. I think that the phone has become a detriment. I think that it's important to all of us, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, FlipTok, Metrobait, all these sites, whatever you're on, is not important when you're on a date, when you're with family, when you're with someone special,
when you're driving a car,
when you're with a friend, you're driving a car. Especially whatever it is, and I know it. Listen, I love being connected. I love when we hang up, when we close show. I'm like, wham, who's checking everything. But there comes a point where I have to say to Christine, okay, we're done. I'm gonna go sit and talk to my guests that are here. I'm gonna go do whatever. So it's you gotta balance yourself. Like when I was out this Sunday. Okay, I went out to an affair, an event. What? Not an affair. I didn't have an affair. Well, maybe I did.
I heard the word affair.
I went out to an event, with Rose and her friends and everybody. It was the first time meeting everybody. So I actually turned my phone off for a little while. I put it in my pocket because I was sitting talking to two people that I indirectly knew. And the phone kept going off. I said, excuse me a second. I shut it down. I'm like, this is not important, and it's not important. And I noticed everybody around me, not many people are on their phone. Everybody interacted. We spoke, we engaged, we laughed, we talked. It was actually a great Sunday afternoon.
That's awesome. And that's how it should be. You should, okay, look, we all need to know our weaknesses. And Chris, if your weakness is that you can't help but, check that phone, you know it, you accept it, you turn the phone off in that situation. You could, and you enjoyed a great day.
That's it.
That's wonderful. And I applaud you for recognizing your weaknesses and taking care of it. And
It is a
yeah.
weakness. It is. I
And
love to be
what Kathy
connected.
says, is it the phone or is it social media? It's both. It is social media, but the phone is the vehicle by which we are able to check social media constantly. Obviously, if it was just the phone, we're not getting phone calls or texts 24/7, and we're only looking for emergency. So yes, I mean, there's no point in even going into this. It's definitely
Okay.
both.
Now, Christine, my mom just said that's why everyone is so stressed and worrying about the phone and what's on it, blah, blah, blah. Part of the podcast or whatever the book that I was listening to today, okay, spoke about that how the phone creates and social media creates unnecessary stress,
Oh, absolutely.
physical attributes between your eyes and your body and your tension, blah, blah, blah. So, Mom, you're spot on. You're absolutely right. And I got my mom addicted to the phone, but we know when to say when. Now, in relationship to what Angela just said, okay, that she was on a date last week and
Her friend
the date
was.
left his phone in the car. Angela, I got to be honest with you. I'm kind of learning how you think a little bit. You're a little bit tough. You're a little bit cynical on certain things. And I mean that in a bad way. And
Wait,
you're also
Chris, before you say what you want to say, can we ask Angela why it's a red flag? Before you say anything,
well,
I would like to know.
Yeah, all right. Why do you think it's a red flag? Fine. You're right. Good point, Christine.
Yeah, I just want to hear her thoughts before you give yours. So I'm very curious about that. I mean, and so what we've come, the bottom line is apparently, we're talking about listening, having good listening skills. And obviously the phone seems to be probably the biggest obstacle that we have these days that is causing us to disconnect from people.
So Angela, what makes you think it's a red flag?
Please, let's hear that. We'll give Angela time.
Quickly hit us up.
We'll give Angela time to answer. We'll keep talking, and Angela, we're gonna leave
you mean we're gonna keep talking?
Yes, yes. We're gonna leave Angela's question on the screen, so when she answers, we won't say what are you talking about?
Right.
So yes.
Okay. Wait. Hold it. Okay. I got this. All right. So, and I love Angela. I think she's great. Thought maybe he was married, a girlfriend hiding his phone. Okay. I knew you were going to say that, Angela. I knew it. I'm going to tell you what.
Why could that not be the case? Or probably not.
Here's my thought, Angela. The oldest legal statement in the book from Christopher Columbus to wherever law from Dothraki days, innocent until proven guilty. Okay? My thought on this is this. If this gentleman, I'll say I'm a gentleman, went out with this lady, wanted to have a nice date, and was like, the phone, nothing is that important to me, okay? Because if he had a gumare or something else or a wife, that phone will be on him. He'd want to know.
That's what I say.
Calling.
I say a man who's married or attached to someone probably isn't leaving his phone in the car. He's more than likely getting up and excusing himself and checking it and taking calls and oh, that was work or,
Did he park right next to the... I'm sorry, Christy, go ahead.
The thing is also, Angela, your friend, she needs to understand... Maybe it is a red flag, but that is not that for me. I wouldn't find that a red flag for sure. No. Maybe I'd want to, put that in my head and think about it a little bit, kind of pay attention. That's fine, but I wouldn't make a big deal in my own head about it at all. I would definitely not say anything,
But did he make a point? What I want to know, Angela, did he make a point to say I left my phone in my car because I want to be with you, or did she just notice he left his phone in his car or something? Like what was, because honestly, there were a couple times I wanted to leave and did leave my phone in the car because, out of sight, out of mind. What you don't know won't hurt you. Listen, I was in Florida, okay? I took a month off of work to go to my condo in Clearwater. And I was doing whatever I was doing and having a good time. And I didn't have my phone with me. I came back to my phone and I found out my father had a heart attack. Okay. Now, thank God he's with us. Everything's okay. My mother, God bless her, and my cousins, Dardan and George, everybody came to the punch. He's okay. But if I had it with me, you know, there was nothing I could do. So, I got immediately picked up the phone, got on the phone, bang, bang, flight out, done. So, sometimes you got to just roll the dice a little bit. It's like the phone
That's
wasn't with me.
and come on, guys, that is a personal thing. That's personal. Okay, my brother was dying from cancer, and I went on a cruise. I was not going to be away from my phone at all. I got the special plan so that they could call me, and I wanted to know anything. I knew that if he passed while I was on the ship, that I couldn't get to him. But I wanted to know the minute it happened. So that's personal choice. Chris, you are of the opinion there's nothing I can do. I can do the same thing when I find out.
If I'm in a situation, there's nothing I can do. It killed me not to be there.
No, I understand. I understand, but you were in Florida, but
Right.
but again, I'm just saying those are personal choices of how we deal with that kind of stuff.
Right.
I don't think there's anything wrong with keeping and I said this from the beginning, I don't think there's anything wrong with keeping the phone
But now
with you
I got to tell you,
as long as you aren't on it.
back to
Possible red flag.
back to Mike or shitless, Mikey shits. I just like the way that sounds. It's not a bad thing. It's just like a funny thing. But listen, I understand what you're saying.
Thank you, Mike. Yes. Sorry.
I understand what he's saying, but I don't agree with it. I'm going to tell you why. We're deeming this guy bad before it even happens. Maybe he just wanted uninterrupted communication, listening with this woman to pay attention to her.
I don't think
distractions.
I don't think Mike's pegging this guy in particular. I think he's saying like what I've been saying is people should have self-control enough to carry their phone on them and not use it. Yeah, I do think that this man should be mature enough to carry his phone and not look at it. But as I said to you, if you know your weaknesses and you don't, you take care of your weaknesses by being proactive, at least you're doing that. At least you're recognizing your weaknesses but that's sort of what Mike's saying. He's kind of saying you should have self-control enough to say, I want to spend an afternoon, no phone, no nothing. I'm going to put my phone in my pocket. If it goes off, I'll peek at it because, I got business, I got whatever, but I'm not going to do more than that. I'm not talking to anybody or returning calls.
Here's another thing. Communication and listening, kind of parallel, right? Okay.
Well, they are components to each other.
Let's face it. On the phone, if you're on a dating app, Facebook dating, Hinge, whatever. I'm not even going to go off on it. But
yes, all the things.
Whatever you're on these days, okay?
Yeah.
Bing, bang, boom. Serena likes you.
No, turn that crap off. Turn that crap off.
Wait. But they don't want to turn it off because they want to know.
Okay, that's a different thing than what we're saying. That's different than what we're saying. And that is that you're absolutely 100% right. That's just, I'm sorry, but that's just disrespectful to the person you're with.
I decided, okay, I've been out with Rose a few times. We're going out on a date tomorrow. It doesn't matter. I mean, my mom's like, don't tell your business, but she's right, but I'm not telling much. I'm just saying we're going on a date tomorrow. I'm a human being. We're on a date. It's part of our podcast. Right? So, but the point is, I canceled my subscriptions. I shut them down. You know why? Because it's a distraction.
Right. That's what the point I was trying to explain to Mike when we first were talking about dating. That I stopped looking. I showed him today. I told him, I said, I haven't looked at any of the dating apps since we started dating. And I happened to notice today this, and I showed him. And you can see my dating apps, and they had like 175 messages or something.
Wow.
Stupid, because I haven't been looking at them. So Mike also makes it look. So Mike and I will say, and I'll throw him under the bus here, he does look at his phone a lot, but the thing you have to understand is he's at work. He has the type of job.
Way different. You're on call, you're at work, you have clients.
Well, he has the kind of job where we can actually be out doing things, but he's almost sort of like, you know,
Right.
it's like
Now,
I'm actually working, so I need to be able to check my email occasionally. I got to be
my
available
job is
for
the same
text.
way, and I get it.
Yeah.
I'm not.
But
I'm
see,
not a
that's
therapist.
different. That's different.
Yeah.
If you go out on a date, no, not you. I'm saying what Mike does is different. But if you go out on a date, and that's really what we're talking about, communication
Right.
regarding, you know,
Right.
relationships. If you're on a date, if you're eating dinner with your spouse, if you're having movie night, silence the phone. And I will say this also, all those apps, all those social media apps that ping you with notifications, you need to turn that crap off. That shouldn't be on at all. You do not need to know that there's a notification in real time that so and so sent you a like on your picture. You don't need to know. You can go back in at the end of the day and look at all your special little likes and notifications.
That's
Don't
what
need
I
your
was
phone going
listening
off.
to. The book I was listening to said exactly that.
Yes,
Take
Lizette.
the time. Take an hour. Take 40 minutes. Whatever it is. Take your time. Look at your social media. Shut it down.
See,
Now,
yeah.
I use social media for business. A lot of it.
I do
In
too.
my other business. What's
Yeah.
that?
I
So
do
it's
too.
hard because my people, I don't want to say that, but my customers, my followers, my friends, they want to hear from me. You need to learn that and listen. Like I want to be, honestly, tomorrow when I'm on my date, I want to listen. I want to pay attention. I don't want this distraction. I
Right.
don't want it.
Right. And
You know?
and so Mike brought up something, and the reason I explained that he has to have his phone on him due to business, due to his work, is because today we spent the day together doing different things, and he had his phone because he has to. It's work hours, and I didn't have mine. And so we were at lunch, and my phone actually was out in the car, not because I typically have it in my purse. I don't look at it, but I can feel it vibrate if it goes off. But I had actually left it. And the reason I knew I left it is because he and I will Google things. We talk constantly. He and I we're huge talkers, and we don't talk about like one thing. We talk about so many different topics. So we are constantly Googling, hey, who was that in that movie? Or what am I thinking of? And so we're constantly Googling. So he was Googling something, which I don't remember. I think it was the name of an actor. I don't know. And I went to look for my phone, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't have my phone. I would never have known, except that we tend to Google things when we're out. And that's the only time I will use my phone.
That's different. I do that a lot. So I do agree. I think the phone, like in conversation, if you want to talk about Twitter bait, you got to Google it, like my mother did. You know, whatever it is you're talking about, you need to. It is a nice tool and can add to good conversation, but you have to know how to balance it, regulate it, and say, hey, listening, again, what we're talking about, listening, I can't listen to you, Christina. We've been in this situation. You know, Christina and I get off the podcast and we get back on and we talk for a few minutes. And, you know, and I've been like responding to people and I'm listening to her, but am I hearing her? I'm the first to say it. I'm listening, but am I hearing? I'm hearing noise, but am I listening? So no matter how you look at
Christine's talking.
it.
I hear noise.
Makes a lot of noise.
I hear noise. Christine's voice.
Christine makes a lot of noise.
Yeah, that is exactly how it is. I think what this all comes down to, this whole thing, boils down to maturity, guys. We all need to have enough maturity to take a hard look at ourselves, say if it's a problem, and we need to get our freaking butts in gear and take care of it. And the first place we can start is deciding if we're with somebody that we would like to listen to and pay attention to. And if so, put the phone away, because I don't care how many excuses you make. I don't care what you tell yourself. You're wrong.
If you don't want to listen, you shouldn't be there.
That's true. Don't waste their time.
You need to pay. Listen, the most expensive thing you can pay for in life is paying attention.
What? The most
Here we
expensive
go.
thing you can pay for in life is paying attention.
The most expensive
Paying
thing that can
attention.
cost you. In other words, I'm right. It can either cost you a lot or it can be inexpensive.
This is real.
You've got
This is
to pay
real stuff
attention.
here. Okay. Sometimes it takes me a minute.
Pay attention.
I
Okay?
was paying attention. I repeated back.
Not you, everybody. I'm saying pay. I'm using it. See? Were you
I
paying
was.
attention?
You said pay attention.
Not to you, though. I was saying pay
Yeah.
attention to our people, our viewers, our listeners, our friends. You got to pay attention. You've got to, it could be a very expensive lesson if you don't, and it can be a wonderful attribute if you do.
Think about this. Don't pay attention and lose the person that was possibly the one.
Wait. Show
you're listening through body language, asking clarifying and open-ended questions, paraphrasing to confirm understanding, and withholding judgment. Then kiss them. I agree.
Yep.
I like Mike's strategy.
My mom said, I have to apologize to you all. We made a pact that I wasn't going to be doing this, but the only way right now my mom knows how to communicate is by texting me. It's the only one I allow. So I'm doing this with the prompters.
Mom's allowed.
She agrees with Kathy Rotella. Okay, mom gets an exception. I'm going to put it here. She agrees with Kathy Rotella, and she's really, let me tell you, she's paying attention, my mother here. She goes, what did people do before cell phones? Probably more human connection, which is true, without interference, okay? As Nostradamus said, which is my mother's line here all the time, your technology and electronics will work against you.
She's right. And I say that all the time. We are the last generation of people that remember what it's like to live without these phones. And we act like we never knew what it was like to drive down the road without our phone. We get down the road, and if we forgot our phone, we start panicking. Oh my God, I forgot my phone. What will I do if I break down? What will I do if I run out of gas? What will I do what the did you do before you had a phone? You're old enough that you lived a lot of your life without a phone, and you were just fine.
I'm going to tell you what you did. Hold on. Here's what you
Mike,
did.
I 100% agree with you, Mike.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm holding.
Here's what you did.
What?
Christine. Here's what you did. Hold on. Hello? Yeah. HU237509 operator. Connect me with Christine.
How old are you?
Oh, okay. Busy. All right. Thank you.
I bet you had party lines.
Right here. That's what you did. And you know what? If this cord didn't reach, you didn't talk.
That's true. That's why we had those really long cords that were like this, and they were on those little princess phones, and we could carry them from room to room to room in the whole house. Right? Anyway, you don't attach a phone to a wall. A girl couldn't live without being able to take the phone into her room. Come on.
Listen. I'm going to show you something else. Hold that thought. Wait.
He's got a princess phone. How much do you guys want to bet he's got a princess phone?
Hold on.
It's probably pink and furry. Little fuzzy princess phone.
Look, wait, Christine. Look at the length of the cord on this one. Remember these?
I told you. It's not pink and fuzzy, but that's a princess phone right there. I told you. I win. Christine wins the internet today.
All right. Look at the length of this cord. It's like a mile long.
I told you guys. I told you.
Listen, you chose me.
That's true. That's true.
Wait. My mother agrees with you. Something else to stress out about and not having the cell phone with us. She agrees with you.
And that's crazy, right? I mean, I remember driving around without phones. And one day I left the house and I didn't have my phone. And I remember I had to go back and get it. And I thought, why? I can't spend the afternoon being disconnected? But it was just about my kids. It was only about my kids. I was freaking out that if something happened, I wouldn't know.
Listen, God forbid. Listen, okay, you know what? Even in an instance of my...
Are you drinking?
Okay.
Donna wants to know if you're drinking.
What's that? Donna, hi. No. Why would I be drinking? Donna, you know me. I'm crazy.
That's why she's asking, because she knows you.
Cheers, Donna.
Donna, he says it's coffee.
It is coffee. But seriously, in all due respect, now you made me lose my
Good,
thought.
because I want to say something to Mike.
No. I got it back. So we got the phones. We're connected. We're calling. We're texting. We're vibing. I'm with you and I'm with him and I'm with her. All right. If God forbid something happens, your hair looks fabulous. Really?
I was waiting for you to say, "Are you listening?"
I was about to. Rose is a hairstylist.
I might have to come to Jersey and have her fix.
Oh, don't worry, you're coming to Jersey. So, but seriously, if in fact
he lost it again.
Oh, if something happens, okay, you're out and about. Unless you're on vacation, how long is it going to be? An hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours till you get to your phone? God forbid, and God forbid the worst case scenario is somebody passes away. Please forgive me, they're gone. There was nothing you
Again,
could do.
this is personal choice, guys. I understand some people need to know that phone is within hearing distance if it rings because they have family or friends, somebody's sick or whatever. I get it. But, you have a point too. Some people really probably need that disconnect, and that's okay too. I don't think creating stress for us over these things, is worth. I guess what I'm trying to say is, why don't we just learn to self-control ourselves? To self-monitor, to take care of us without having to ditch the social media and ditch the phone. I did it. I learned to leave it alone and treat it like what it's supposed to be, which is a phone that's there in an emergency.
Yes.
That's how they want you to treat it in the car, right? If you're driving with a phone.
Yeah. So, all right, I want to know what you mean by oh shit, Donna. And the other thing is, what bothers me, Christine? It helps us, it hurts us. We're out and about, okay? I'm doing an event, and again, it helps me, and it hurts me.
I agree, Kathy.
Everybody's out like this. Oh, look at me! I'm dancing. And I don't mean that sarcastically. I mean, I'm happy they're doing it, but as opposed to being present, there are videos and posts and texts and who's competing with this one and that one. Just be there. Be like years ago. We'd go out. I went out. Let's do this weekend. Oh man, I had a great time. I went to the surf club. I did this, and this. Nobody knew. There's so much non-listening. Like your friends talking to you, and you're like trying to video them. Listen to what they're saying. Talk to them. Be present.
And
we're all guilty of it. All of us.
I agree with the fundamentals of what you are saying. I just think it's a personal choice how we handle it. I don't think it's necessary for some people have more control than others. And like myself, I am capable of carrying my phone with me. I feel better knowing it's there, but I don't touch it. It does not control me.
To reel this in a little bit, back to our original content, all right? Because I think tonight went in a good direction. Okay. Not listening and being distracted by our number one culprit tonight, say the cell phone, is hurting and hindering many relationships. Yeah. We all are actually, okay, to go back to what Kathy was saying about, oh, well, why didn't he have his phone with him? Our minds already go to a twisted place of
like he's abnormal.
He's cheating. What's that?
Like he's abnormal.
He's abnormal. He's cheating. He's got something on the side. Why can't I? How about just be there and make an assumption and get a feeling?
That is the reason that I asked her to tell me why.
Right.
Because my very first thought was, why are we thinking that this is a red flag? Why are we thinking there's something wrong with this man because he doesn't have his phone with him? Maybe this guy is the kind of guy that we're talking about, that he controls himself. He wanted to be present. And he said, I know I'm going to pick this phone up. I just know I'll sit there and glance at it. So I'm leaving it in the car. because I want to really connect to her. Why couldn't that be it?
Right. Exactly. Exactly. So you really gotta again listen. And I'm telling you right now,
Mike,
um,
it is.
if this is in your hand, you're not listening. It's impossible. Our human brains are wired to do some multitasking and do things, but you cannot, your brain is 50-50, let's just say. You're getting 50% of this, 50% of that. You're not getting the full experience.
Right. It's not impossible to listen. It is impossible to listen with intent and to hear everything. When you're multitasking, you are multitasking. And
Yeah.
that's what you're doing when you're on the phone and carrying on a conversation.
And you know what?
Sometimes it's really, really, really bad because you're very involved with the phone and not the person. And
Kathy,
other times you're able to just, kind of divide your attention so you are listening to the person. Just it doesn't feel like it to them,
right,
you know?
exactly. Now, Kathy, you're right. Okay. People feel they're important. You know what, Kathy? You were important in 1989
Mike,
or
I agree with you. Sorry.
1995 when you were driving in your Cadillac DeVille with your bag phone and you were talking when there were no laws and you were looking cool. Then you looked important.
Nobody's
Now you look like an idiot.
Yeah,
You're
today
with a beautiful woman on a date. Pay attention. Don't
Yeah.
be on your phone.
Phones are commonplace today. Phones are commonplace. Nobody looks important anymore. That is a very true thing. Back in the 80s when phones first came out and you had those big phones in the car, people thought they looked pretty important driving along with this huge phone attached to their face. And, sure, nobody had them. So
Right.
if you did have it, sure, you either have
You were
money
important.
or I don't know.
But again, I had one. It
But
was
not
used.
today. Today,
No,
13-year-olds have them.
it's changed. But back then, I had one. It was all business. It wasn't personal. I wasn't, hey, because it was like 98 cents a second. All right. My mother said, again, agrees with you. Should only be as a convenience, and you can only do one thing at a time. My mother's pro Christine tonight. But
Yay.
yes, back then, honestly, when I first started in my business of surveying and building things, all these big builders and big contractors all had these phones in their car, and they were business. They weren't, of course, maybe they were making dinner reservations because they could, but at the same time, it was business. It wasn't like, hey, I'm on Hinge right now. How you doing, baby? Oh, wait, I got to get my order with my girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to read that?
Chris is right. Studies
Set
have
off the
shown that
fireworks.
multitasking. Chris is right. Chris is right. Can I read that again? Chris is right.
What was that? What was that?
I didn't even read it. Studies have shown that multitasking is never as effective as people think. Your potential mate deserves your undivided attention. And thank you, Mike.
That is true. It is true. That is true.
True.
Yeah.
It's so hard, but it has to become a focus or a practice or I'm missing the word I wanted to use, but it has to become a regiment. I don't know what the word is, but it has to be
a habit.
Huh?
A habit.
A habit. It has to become a habit.
Yeah.
Just like you go to the gym, put your phone down if you're on a date or with somebody special or in a business meeting, unless it's important.
I agree with Kathy. It's just rude. It's just rude to be on the phone when you're on a date or with a friend or anybody that you have taken the time to be with, and they're taking the time to talk to you, and rather than sit there and talk to them, you're on the phone. That's rude. And Mike said a discipline. Is that the word you wanted?
Yes, that's the word. Thank you, Mike.
Boy, you and Mike are like this tonight, aren't you?
Thank you. That is the word I was looking for, Mike. A discipline. Spot on. Perfect word. Thank you. It's true. How can you listen if you're distracted?
Yeah.
You go to a concert. You want to listen to the concert, right? You want to listen to Earth, Wind, and Fire. You don't want to hear the get on next to you. I want to listen to the concert. We'll do this later. Right?
Also, taking a picture, sure, but taking video and pictures of the entire thing, you're going to miss out on that moment. And
Many
people
times,
will,
and I have been. I'm talking as an advocate. I've ruined the discipline. A choice, Chris. What do you mean? What does that mean, Kathy? A
she's
choice.
saying versus discipline, it's a choice.
It is a choice. You're right. So if the person you're with on a date, now we do talk about basically relationships. So if they made a choice to have their phone and pay attention to their phone and not listen to you, your choice would be able to say, bye-bye, Clarice.
Right. Exactly. So you may be missing out on a potential partner that would have been fantastic. But you know
No,
what you got
they're
now? You get to
missing
go to
out.
sleep with your phone.
They're missing out. If they're paying attention to their phone more than
That's
you,
what I mean. That's what I mean.
yeah, I figured.
They're missing out. So they get to go to sleep with their damn phone. Hope it keeps you warm at night.
Yes, right, right. And it will keep you warm. Put it on your side. It'll light up. It'll heat up. You'll be good to go. Good night. See you, Irene.
Right.
You know?
So Mike, what do you mean? I don't think I'll ever be able to watch a movie properly in the theater again.
Because everybody's got their phone out.
Is that why?
Everybody.
Because it clearly says before the movie starts to turn your phones off.
They don't listen or care.
Well, you know what? You could be like
Nobody
Mike and
cares.
I.
Nobody
We went to a
cares.
movie last night. We went to the movies last night and we were the only ones in the theater. So
yeah. Why? Because everybody's staying home watching Netflix on their phone. They're not going out and enjoying the movie together. Christine, this has been the fastest 1 hour we've experienced. And thank God the Beach Buddha Coffee for keeping me caffeinated since I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So,
and you got to do it again tomorrow.
I got to do it again tomorrow and the next day and the next day, until Friday. And I got to work Friday night and then Saturday and Sunday. And Thursday, don't forget, 6:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Unfiltered Real Talk with Christine and Chris Anthony. Right?
Yep.
Email us. Christine, a real talk at Christine. Oh my God.
The coffee really helped, huh?
Christine at Real Talk. Christine at Unfiltered Real Talk at G. Holy cow. And listen, I swear this was coffee in here. Christine at Real Talk with Christine at gmail.com.
Yes.
Because my brain, you know what? I'm all hyped up. My brain's going faster than, because I'm not looking at the phone. I'm paying attention. And
he's using all his brain cells. He's firing. All them neurons are going nuts.
It's been a long day. And Real Talk with Chris Anthony at gmail.com. So please email us comments, questions, concerns, topic ideas. We're all in. Real Talk with Christine at gmail.com. Real Talk with Chris Anthony at gmail.com.
Put the email up on the screen.
I'm going to do that right now. We're going to make a minute extra.
So, Mike, because multitasking doesn't work, he's talking about the theater. And because he'd be distracted. Michael, why are you distracted at the movies?
That right? Yeah.
Tell us all why you're distracted. Because of your phone? You're on your phone?
Mike, you could tell us that in private. It's 8 o'clock. 8:02.
On After Dark, maybe.
On After Dark. Why can't you focus on the phone? What are you doing in that theater? Folks, hope you had a great time. Thank you all, everybody. Ken Sandor's watching. I just realized that. Apply for Love Island. I don't know what that means, but
really?
Sandra Suarez.
Who applied for Love Island?
He wants me to apply for Love Island.
Oh, you don't apply for Love Island.
I'm good, thanks.
Rose will not like that.
Antoinette and Michelle Myers, I apologize. I just saw you there. I didn't realize. Everybody, thank you. Christine.
Chris?
Christine.
Yes, sir.
See you in your streams.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Have a great one. We'll see you Tuesday, 6:45. Unfiltered Real Talk with Christine and Chris Anthony.
Go to Patreon, join. There is content, but be warned, it's spicy. So don't go if you don't like that.